So, it's 9 o'clock on one day out before Photoshoot, on the best day ever. Carb day. Yeah. My muscles are looking very flat, so I need to get this right. They should look flat around this point because I've depleted with carbohydrates, but they are just not looking as full. So, I've tanned up, obviously. As you can see, I'm all tanned now. Which is weird for a pale golf like me. But carb day, I'm going to show you what I'm going to be eating today. It's going to be a lot of shitty foods mostly, because that's the best thing to work. I'm not going to really feel great about that. Actually, who am I kidding? I can't fucking wait. So yeah, got another nap here. I was up at 5:45 with the wee man. And then I got the nap. Yeah, I got the nap. Yeah. So, let's do it. A lot of food to eat today. A lot of shitty food. It's such a shame, I just really want the chicken and broccoli. Okay, so we're on it. We're on it. It's the carb milk. Try to get carb food. Today, so the protein is going to be 0.5 grams per pound. I'm actually under 150 pounds. I'm about 67 kilos. I don't know how I got down to that, but 67 kilos. I said I'm all tanned up. So, simple. Let's see. What are we on? We're on 1 full egg, 5 egg whites. Very, very low salt sauce. That's coming in about 0.001 grams. The salt's going to be perfectly 0 today, but it's not going to kill you. 1 chocolate rice cake and 60 grams of oats. So it's mainly carbohydrates, like I said. It's going to be fun today. And then in here is my bag of junk, carbs and shit. It's going to be a fun day. So that's breakfast. These chocolate rice cake things are fucking great. I usually see like fat show documentaries where it's like a fat family and you have the experts come in and go, change certain habits and just reduce your shopping. You can make it and cook tasty meals and also save money. And they always give them chocolate rice cakes. And the family's like, because the taste buds apparently spike within 1 second. These are just so much nicer than my Kit Kats every morning. Yeah, right. But for someone like me that's strict in that, these are great actually. Are a good breakfast. Now I haven't many carbs, but fuck me. I can actually almost start to feel my arms kind of. Obviously it's just psychological because I'm a psychopath. But feels like it. So that was a great feed. I actually feel very full after that, especially when you've been on like a 1400 calorie deficit for a good while. Going back up to maintenance to around 3,000 today is gonna make a big difference. I'll put the totals up here of what the whole breakfast was. Carb wise, today I'm aiming for maybe 300 grams plus, and mostly from dry carbs. So stuff like the oats, not much milk. Dry cereal, and then ending the night tonight will probably be dry fucking oats again. So there is some fun foods, you've got flapjacks and the oats bars I'm going to use, but it is mainly the kind of chocolate, the really boring foods no one likes to eat. So it's meal 2 now. I'm looking forward to meals now. I'm really, it's weird. I'm really buzzing for meals now. It's just because of the 3 days of depletion. You know, your mind doesn't work the same way and your body's run down. So now I'm really starting to just be like a giddy girl. Anyway, I made a rookie mistake. I got most of the meals what I needed for yesterday. Focus. But I forgot one of the most essential things, which was potatoes. So I need carbs to soak up. Now rice is great for that, but I do want to use a big bit of potatoes here for the start, and then go with rice or something to soak it up, and then cereals and oats and stuff like that there. So I need to go to the shop to buy a bag of potatoes. So I'll be back soon. I have returned. So potatoes in the air fryer. Lots of potatoes today. I can't fucking wait. I fucking love potatoes, man. Fucking love potatoes. Such a good carb source as well. Even when you're on or off dieting season, they're great. But what makes these special is there's a fucking lot of them. So anyway, next, chicken and broccoli. So we very low chicken. Probably looking around probably about 50 grams of chicken. Very fucking low, like I'm not gonna lie. Again, it's mostly carbs here, so let's drop the broccoli. Bigger the better for the broccoli, right? Try to use the whole thing anyway. Yeah, boil it. Boiling broccoli seems to be the best for nutrition wise, believe it or not. So also, this bit here, the actual fucking stem, it has sulforaphane in it. It's a great natural fucking element. It's brilliant for all sorts of health benefits. Eat the stem. It's one of the best bits. I mean, not for taste, but right, for the proteins in the chicken, weigh these out. So it's hard very much for chicken to determine it, because obviously when you go to cook it, it loses a lot of water, so the weight's very different. So that's why I encourage people to weigh it when it's cooked, which I will be doing come next season, proper way. But I kind of roughly know what I'm going to get out of this when I do. This is a big bastard. I roughly know what I'm going to get out of it when I do go to cook it anyway. So I'm going to aim for around about 50 grams each meal of chicken today. Again, protein's going to be very, very good. The little baby chicken here is actually for Dorian, my son. He's on the good shit protein, none of that cheap bollocks. He's got lots already. Well, is that not more like it, or is that not more like it? I can't even talk right now, I'm so excited. Breathe. Is that not more like it, or is that not more like... I don't even swing right. Basically what I'm trying to say is that is what it should be, guys. 250 grams of potatoes, 80 grams of chicken, 100 grams of broccoli. Now, the chicken, it's really got to be 50 grams, but after the grill, it did hold quite a bit of water, so most of the 30 grams would, I know is going to be water weight. And a big chocolate rice cake. Big lick. Yep, so I'll put the totals of what this is, but it should be a good bit of carbohydrates and minimal proteins. Good shit. Ha 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 ha. Meal 3. Ha. This one I'm not really looking forward to too much, but I know I need to eat it, and that's rice, dry rice. I'm not rice, but I prefer potatoes and stuff. But anyway, this meal here we go. It's a pathetic looking amount of chicken, like, so 65 G's of chicken, broccoli, and 170 grams of this smelly rice, potassium tab, and a Rice Krispie bar. I'm still trying to drop the salt. The Rice Krispie bars do have a bit of salt, 0.11 grams. Need a load of salt like that's just fucking disgusting. But the salt's way lower. I'm not salting these, so it's way lower than what it usually is anyway. So the idea is to cut salt out, but I mean, you're still sweating. You can't completely cut salt. And then tomorrow, when the cramping starts setting in, I'll load the salt back in the muscles. Anyway, meal 3. After this point, because it's a busy day and Friday's for shopping and stuff, it'll be a lot of on-the-go stuff. So I've got bagels with me, and why? Do you know what? I kind of miss the protein now, because you kind of feel like you're cheating all day. It doesn't feel great. No, I fucking love it. Okay, so it's just after 4, so I'm due another meal now, but I'm gonna go shopping. We always shop as a family on Friday nights, so don't know what I'm gonna eat actually yet. Got bagels downstairs. Might eat a bagel and some ham, something low protein. Keep the carbs up, and then maybe like a flapjack or something on the way. So it's still the same thing as carbs. I'm trying to check to see if I'm filling out for it today. It's hard to tell. I think so. I mean, last night was quite hard. I noticed the muscles were much smaller. Obviously I'm going to be cutting, but I just didn't feel as full. So I'll get a bit of a pre-pump going on tonight. Try the food, and hopefully it comes out alright. But it's all tests. Alright, 7 o'clock. Had a protein, quite oat flake weird bar at 5 o'clock. It's about 266 calories, 11 grams of protein, and about 24 grams of carbohydrates. Quite low in the proteins. Protein bars usually shitting that anyway. So, meal 7, bagel, and 2 strips of turkey slices. It's low enough calories. Bagel's 122 calories, 25 grams of carbs, and you get about 10 grams from the turkey and 5 grams of protein. So it's 50 grams of protein, 25 grams of carbs. That's more or less where I want to be sitting in this. Meal 7. Gonna train. Shouldn't really be training before a photo shoot, but it's gonna be a pump workout just to make sure they've got enough water in my body and salt to get a pump. And then back home tonight for more tanning. But there'll be a cream of rice in between this as well, and chocolate and sweets, and a pre-workout. As you probably know by now from my previous videos, I love cream of rice. Cream of rice is great pre-workout meal and post, but I'm looking to carb up, so this is even fucking better. So we got before training here. Look at that fucking shiny my big forehead is. Fucking light bounces off that bastard like fuck. So yep, here we go. So cream of rice, and a actual tiny spoonful of chocolate spread. I know they don't have that, but again, we're looking up carbs. 2 squares of dark chocolate, up the carbs, and this isn't actually, it's squishies, but there's a couple of Tesco sweeties in there, really. So, yeah, I mean, it looks like a lot, and it is fucking a lot to get around, but so far I'm on about over 220 odd carbs at the minute, and under 2,000 calories actually, so not bad. And proteins are grand for today as well. So main focus is just eating dry stuff from here on out, and hoping to get nice and dry and big. Not my willy, my muscles. Okay. Training done. More like training, it was a pre-pump workout, and just to make sure I could get a pump. You can come to the condition if you're doing a photo shoot or competition that if you don't get a pump, something could be wrong. It could be low salt, electrolytes imbalance, not enough water. So I can get a pump, but I was cramping a wee bit, but I can fix that with a bit of salt. Other than that, I can get a pump. So it's feeling good. I'm back now. Friday night we always do burgers, me and my loved one. So, I still will be doing that, just not with as high protein meats, just lower, kind of more fatty meats. And a big, great baps. But right now, it's Rice Krispies with no fucking water or milk. Dry Rice Krispies. I didn't think I would like dry Rice Krispies. I love dry Rice Krispies. It's like a kid. Remember you used to just shove your hand into the cereal box for the toy? Can't do it anymore because apparently fucking kids are retards these days and choking toys. And also, a small bit of Southern Comfort alcohol, which helps. So, no, on the day it helps. Right now though, why am I taking it for physique purposes? Why, you ask? Wait, I'll tell you. Because I love it. Anyway, fill up and lean. Back and all, drop in the pocket like. Shoulders and stuff. We'll see on the day. But right now, before the burgers, I'm just going to enjoy my dry Rice Krispies. Hello, Dave. It's the second time up now. I've never been this. I've never been this tan in my life. I've never been tan in my life. I've never been tan. I mean, you guys have seen the photos, and I reflect definition. You know, and that kind of makes you work harder, I think. Because when you don't have the fucking when you're so pale you can't see definition, you work harder to get it. Where I think if you're naturally tanned, well, I shouldn't say naturally, if you just bother your hole going outside and get vitamin D, and you see like, you know, everyone tan sees their natural muscular lines, you may not work as hard. That's my theory. But anyway, last meal of the day, it's always burger night. I'm not going to change this. Now, you don't want heavy proteins before a photo shoot or a show, because the digestive system can hold water and it takes bleep bleep bloop 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 blooper, ran out of fucking memory. Where was I? Protein, water holding. So yeah, a load of protein can take longer to digest and hold water. That's why we're going mainly carbs. So it's low protein, it's not great. You know, it's sexy, tasty meat, the ones you get pre-made, slapped together by the butcher's hands himself. But they probably taste way better than mine anyway. But there's not much protein, but that's a good thing. So more fats. But lots of potatoes. And then I've got about 4 Kit Kats waiting for me as well, and probably ice cream, so it's going to be a good meal. I'm looking forward to it. But anyway, 4 burgers. Potatoes, which obviously, if you think hard enough and imagine hard enough, it's wedges or chips. I think they're just as nice actually in the air fryer. But anyway, potatoes. I'm going to get these on now. We'll have Carb 2 big baps with them as well. And we go, yeah. This is the last meal. Burger and potatoes. Okay, so there we have it. 2 big burgers, potatoes, and low calorie brown sauce with low salt. Like, it's fair. It's a bit more. It's way more calories and shitty nutrients that I would normally take. But obviously, this is for a specific reason, to look a certain way tomorrow. And that's the last meal. Yeah. I'm not going to record myself eating this. I'm going to end this day video series here because I want to spend time with my partner while eating this. This is kind of something I look forward to every week, to be honest, doing this. It's the small things in life, really. And for anyone that's looking to do this, especially lose weight, it's important to still take those times out to have them social. We're social creatures, especially when it comes to eating. You know, we're very socially that way. You know, we break bread and share, and that's really important. I think, anyway, it holds dear to me. So I don't want to run it by camera. So I'm going to go up and enjoy it with her. And then get ready for tomorrow night. So this will be the last meal here. And end here. And then I'm going to have some Kit Kats afterward. But I'm not going to record myself eating Kit Kats because Why would we watch it? But apparently we love watching this kind of content. Anyway, thanks for watching as always. Thanks for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. It means a lot. People would sit through this long. Thank you so much. And until next time, I love you all.